Hey y'all, it's Cody. So what I have here today for you is a add-on. I created an add-on for all the Project Ascension servers so everyone can save their character's progress, every item that they have in their bank, every item they have on them in their inventory, every item in their bag, the slot that it's in, down to the achievements that they've gotten in the server, to their level, anything that you could think of, their mail, everything that's currently auctioned off in the auction space. God forbid anything happens to the servers, but if they do, this is a way that we as a community can save our progress and continue on in some way. If you have a new server creator that honors the progress that has been saved, and it's saved in a particular way that protects anyone from cheating, protects any server initiator in the future from, implementing work progress that has been, falsely created. So I'm gonna get right into it so you guys can see what we are actually looking at here. All right, so this is the website that I created. This is kind of like the starting point for anyone who wants to go through and save their character. It does connect to the website. There is a desktop companion application along with an add-on that is in-game. We'll go through everything, and then you can actually see your characters once you save them in the progress, the actual snapshot and all the details of that snapshot. You can actually see in the website. We're hosting it in the website. It's just a snapshot of your progress, and you can then repurpose that and share that with server creators going forward. Now, if there's anything that you or a server creator in the future would need from me, feel free to reach out via a support link. Once you're logged in, you can have that support link and be able to reach out directly to me. Now let's walk through it because there is a little bit of, things that we have to consider. So you go to the website, it's bindmysoul.com, as you can see here, bindmysoul.com. And then you would download this wizard. Now you're gonna get some, suspicious download blocked because it's not signed or anything. Now I'm gonna download the suspicious file. It's just not signed because I didn't pay like Microsoft $10 a month. That's the only reason. I looked into doing it, but I just ended up not doing it. Then you're gonna see this, and then you just say more info and run anyway. Again, this is all about like your, it's not signed as like an official developer, but I'm the developer, and this is how you can use it without having to pay that, or without me having to pay that money. So then this window comes up. This is the wizard that helps you install it. It's talking about Bind My Soul. Preserve your Project Ascension characters with the add-on and the Soul Bridge companion. That's the desktop companion installation that we have to make here, and a private checkpoint archive, and that would be for your website login. That's persistent and saved with a proper secure database, so on and so forth. We'll go ahead and click next here after you read this bit. And then there's some agreements that you need to sign, pretty standard stuff. Feel free to read it at your leisure. I've got the support email here as well, so feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Now it's going to find Ascension. If you have Ascension downloaded, it will detect it, and then you can go ahead and click next and ultimately click install. Now it says you need to close Project Ascension and then choose retry. That's totally fine. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. So I went ahead and did that now. Let's see if it'll, boom. Okay, so now it's taking the install. Great. Link Soul Bridge to your Bind My Soul account. Yes, I would like to do that. So here it's asking me to sign in. I have an account already. You might need to create an account. I have one, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign in. Okay, great. So it says character preserved. Your exact character checkpoint is sealed under its SHA-256 identity. That's just hashing, making it more secure and more official. The identity and ready is in your archive. So we can open the character archive and we can see that this is a snapshot for my character Kawak. And before we get into this really quick, I'm just gonna go into Ascension. We'll open this up here. We'll play. We'll cancel out this launcher. Let it pull up here. It should. There it is. All right, so we'll log in. Okay, we can see that I've got my character Kawak here. This is the one that I've been practicing saving on. Okay, great. We are logged in, and I can go ahead and type /BMS like that. Press enter, and you're greeted with this nice little window here. So then we got this window. We can see that there, like when everything was last captured, like my character identity. We can view what that actually means. There's a lot of details. Back to checklist. Now we can refresh the readiness, and this will catch anything that it can here. Now it says character bank and personal bank. The prior login and recapture was these timestamps. Nothing has changed. I've literally haven't moved since then, so I still trust this. I trust the outstanding mail as well. So I personally know that I don't have a realm bank, so this is 73%, but for me personally right now it's 100%. People that are super active on their accounts, I'm sure you're going to want to keep up with this regularly. Whenever you get to kind of like a save point, a capture, you want to capture it, go ahead and click save character. Okay, it'll reload. It's kind of exporting that information externally to the add-on companion. So once you do that, you're pretty much good to go. You can go ahead and log out of the game. We'll go ahead and exit now, and we're going back here. So here we are here, and as you can see, it has synced as August 15th, 2026, 4:04 p.m. That is the exact time right now. So this also works for classless. So if you have characters on like playing season 10 wild card, or you gotta pick your own ability. I haven't done that yet. I've honestly just been creating around Project Ascension more than I've been playing it. But I've played it quite a bit. On this particular Rune Master that's at level 39. I'm kind of keeping them there because I'm an old school twink kind of guy, so I like to just max out a lower level and have fun in BGs, and that's what I've been doing, guys. But mostly over the past 2-3 weeks, I've been working on this add-on, working on this website, getting things right and ready for you guys. So as you can see here, you got a drop down, you got a support tab, we've got account settings, and then you have your particular builds. Now you can explore it a little bit more if you want to, just like maybe you're curious to know what Project Ascension even is, what Conquest of Azeroth even is. So I created all of this. Here you can choose a class. You can scroll through it with your keyboard, just left and right arrows. And if these are all images that I created, so you can press enter on one of them and it goes in. You can see the different abilities for the different particular specializations. You can save particular builds and copy builds and that kind of stuff. You can look at the ability vaults, all the different abilities that are available. There's a lot of different information on here. Now that's kind of more exploratory. The main reason I made this was that for people who could save their accounts, making sure that everything isn't lost. So, God forbid anything happens to the server, we can still band together as a community and keep pushing and keep building upon what these great developers have made. So that is the biggest reason that I created this, and I hope y'all see the value. I'm sure I might be missing something, so I'll probably create another 2 videos or so on this as time goes. Now, if you guys have any questions, just please let me know. I'm an open book, truly. Just trying to help where I can, use my skill set where I can to help the community continue to create great games and honor them the best way that I know personally how. Now, if you don't know, we also have one more thing here. We also have a petition that we started at saveascension.org. And to my surprise, we've hit 2,000 plus signatures, which is just incredible. Our community goal is 25K before BlizzCon, and you know we're just gonna keep on pushing this out there and see if people will give it a sign, give it a check out. So much talent out there in the private server creation space. So again, like I'm just trying to honor that as best as I know how, and I'm a web developer by trade, and just trying to create as much as I can around the space to support. So guys, thanks again. I really appreciate you dearly for all the support on my personal channel as well. I'm gonna keep on creating content around this space. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Sign the petition if it feels right. Let me know what you think in the comments, and yeah, until next time. Bye guys.